How to regulate your nervous system. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about how to regulate your nervous system. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. On this message, bro, I'm going to be pretty much talking about how to take pressure off of your nervous system. Because there's different ways in which we put pressure on our nervous system. It could be through stress, through anxiety, through over worrying, through burnout, and all these different things and different ways that we could put pressure on our nervous system. And the way in which you regulate your nervous system and how you pretty much just take the pressure off of your nervous system, one of the ways, bro, is really finding out and studying who you are. You gotta learn yourself and study who you are. And really you gotta know yourself and study yourself in order to find what works for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna use my life as an example, man. I know this type of honesty may glitch the matrix, and it may also glitch Area 51 in the solar eclipse and the sunstorm matrix and everything, but hear me out though. There was a time where I was pretty much trying to find my burnout limit. You know what I'm saying? For my ministry, I was doing messages. I was doing messages, speaking the truth. And as I'm doing messages, speaking the truth, I'm finding out what's the comfortable number where I don't feel burnt out. I don't feel tired. It's kind of like, let's say you working, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people working. You got to find what level of work works for you to whereas you're not feeling burnt out and tired and exhausted and you feel like you're about to pass out. And you get what I'm saying? It's like you got to really study yourself and find what's your limit and kind of stay below that. You get what I'm saying? For example, with me, as I was recording all these messages of me speaking the truth and trying to really find my burnout limit, it's there was times where I would record 7 messages in one setting, bro, 7. And it was 8-minute messages or 13 minutes or 14 minutes or 8 or 9. And I would record 7 in one setting. Cause I was on the grind, man, you know, I was on the grind. So it's I'm trying to figure out. So when I recorded 7 messages, I'm recording 7 recordings and of me speaking the truth, and just pretty much I'm just recording myself speaking the truth in an audio way, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to really put the truth out there, put these messages out there. And I would record 7 in one setting, bro. One setting, and guess what happened? I was burnt out. You get what I'm saying? I was burnt out. So I'm okay, 7 equals burnout. So now it's now I'm trying to figure out what worked for me. It's when you're working, whatever you're working on and you're working for God, bro, you got to really find what works for you. You got to study yourself. Okay, let's not do that again. Let's not do 7 again. Let's try 5 in one setting. Because I was on the grind for real. So I'm doing 5. I'm I'm still burnt out. I'm still burnt out, but I'm not really as burnt out as 7. As when I did 7 in one setting. I'm still burnt out though at 5. Let me try 4. 4? So I'm recording 4 messages. And these are 8 minute to 13 minutes. Some of them is 16-minute messages. You know, just audio messages of me speaking the truth and in a podcast version to make it simple. So I'm starting off to find my style. I'm doing 4, and as I'm doing 4, I'm okay, that's a perfect fit. That fit like a glove. A glove. I can't speak. That fit like a glove. I'm not burnt out, but it's too tight though. You get what I'm saying? It's you kind of find that point where, okay, I'm not burnt out now. I'm doing 4. I'm not I can't speak. I'm not burnt out. I'm doing 4. I'm not burnt out. However, it's such a tight fit, bro. So it's like, it's still not comfortable. I don't feel that healing energy, bro. I'm not at the right number. So I moved on to 3. Okay, now it's like a loose glove. Now I'm starting to breathe, you know, it's like a loose glove. And I'm saying all this to get to something. I'm getting to a point. Then I tried 2. I started doing 2 a day. I started doing 2 a day instead. Like, when I was doing like 7, I would do like 7 every once in a while, or then I started doing like 5 every day. Then I started doing like 4 every day. You know, different things, trying different things out to find my number. I tried 2. I started recording only 2. I felt this peace and this energy. Just, I could do other things. I feel free. Like, you got to understand your mind. When you're about to burn out and you're about to do something like that's a lot of work, your brain feels the fatigue first. Like, think about it like this. Think about it like your brain is thinking about, dang, I got to record 7 videos today. Just the thought of that alone, bro, it just does something to your nervous system and your body, bro. Like, dang, I got to do this much work. Your body feels like this. You fatigue, bro, mentally before you even do the task. So, you know, so that's why it's good to kind of like study yourself and really find out what number work for you and just stick to that, bro. Stick to that. Give yourself room to do other things. You got to really study yourself and find what works for you and try not to overwork yourself. Find a number that's comfortable for you. Find the work where you're below burnout, bro, and you just feel, when it's the right number, it gonna come with its right peace, bro, to whereas you feel like you're just chilling, bro. Like, you feel that healing energy. Okay, I had to do this. Even thinking about doing it, it's like you still feel like healed and free, bro. Like, gotta find what worked for you. So that right there could help regulate your nervous system and take pressure off of you from burning out. You gotta really find what worked for you, bro. It would take the pressure off of you burning out and just tired and this. You gotta find what works for you. And then another thing, bro, how to regulate your nervous system for real. Spending time with God, bro. That's a classic right there. When you spend time with God, bro, his healing energy just really like help you just be free for real, bro. You get what I'm saying? His healing energy, it just helps you really like, it does something for you. So not only did you find how much work puts you at a limit to whereas you in this healing energy and you're not burning out, you already find what amount works for you. Now you're spending time with God. Now you're pairing those two together right there. I'm telling you, bro, that's how you regulate your nervous system. And also for the people out there who be over worrying and having a lot of anxiety, spending time with God, bro, like really getting in God's presence, putting on some worship music, it gonna really calm your nervous system down, bro. Because when you play worship music, it just does something to your spirit, bro, and just cools you down, bro. Like, you're just cooling, bro. Like, I'm telling you, that's how you regulate your nervous system. So yeah, I just gave y'all like a few ways on how to regulate your nervous system. This is not every single way. This is just a few ways, you know, but really the main one, bro, is really spending time with God, bro. That really helps. And not overworking yourself too. That's another one that helps, bro. But really spending time with God, bro, it just does miracles, bro. In like, bro, you're toning down the work. You're not overworking yourself. You're not over worrying. Spending time with God will help you with the worrying and the anxiety. It will just bring the peace of God into your soul, bro, to whereas, and into your nervous system where you're not even like over worrying and over stressing anymore as much, you know? But that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say on how to regulate your nervous system and how to take pressure off of your nervous system. You got to study yourself, find what works for you, spend time with God. Try not to think about stuff that you can't control, bruh. That's another one that will regulate your nervous system right there. But that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say right there, man. Peace.